Wagwan YouTube family, my name is Eric. This is the Eric Evolving channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe right now. It's another beautiful rainy day in Tampa, Florida, man. Whew. I'm telling you, like I've relocated here Sunday, about 4 days ago now, and it has rained every single day. Most times it rains, it dries up, and that's it. You're done for the day. But pretty much every single day there's been some sort of rain. Doesn't bother me, but just letting you guys know. So the topic of today's video, we're going to talk about the DMV, getting your car insurance, getting your driver's license, and getting your tag switch over for your car. So I was ready for the worst day of my life going to the DMV, and I'm going to tell you the story and you let me know what you think. But first off, I'm going to talk about the insurance. So, the insurance. I was under the impression that the insurance wasn't going to be so bad because New York insurance is already a bit high. So I figured I would be around the same or maybe a little bit more. But turns out, what I'm paying for full coverage in New York right now on my car, on that specific car, and I'll put up a picture, I was paying full coverage on that car of about $160 per month. And I said, I'm an older man now, you know what I mean? Like, like I'm more mature. I don't have any tickets or nothing like that, so I get a pretty decent rate. So my full coverage rate was $160 on that car. Right now, my liability, $160 per month. My liability insurance on that car down here is $140 per month. So full coverage at $160, liability at $140. So if I opted to go for full coverage, it would have been, I think, close to $250 per month. So in the in trying to save some money, I'm gonna go just liability coverage. The car looks nice. It's a beautiful car. It's my baby. I love that car. But it's an older car and it has some miles on it. I think I'll be good kind of self-insuring it, if you will. So I called up the insurance company, got my insurance card, and then now I was ready to go to the DMV. I went onto their website. I looked at the different locations. I chose the location in Brandon. The Brandon location is a dual location, so it worked out great. They could do everything there, so I was like, perfect. So went over there. First off, walked right in and went up to like that information line where you get the ticket. Walked up, got my ticket right away, no issues. Like there was no one in line at all. So went up there. Well, first, before I got my ticket, they were like, okay, do you have your passport? Do you have your social security card? Do you have your current driver's license? And do you have proof of address? I had the first three, but the proof of address, I thought I could use the insurance ID card because that has my address on it, the new address. But she said no. So what I had to do was, she told me that you could send an email of a copy of your lease to an email address at the DMV, and they will actually go on there and print it out, and that would suffice for all the requirements to get your Florida driver's license. So I was like, perfect. I also was doing the registration for my car, so she sent me over to a police officer. The police officer came out to my car, inspected the VIN, and wrote down the mileage on the car. So I was like, all right, cool, no problem. I go back in, I'm sitting down for a half an hour, and I'm like, hold on. They didn't even give me a form to fill out or anything. Like I'm gonna be waiting here, and then I'm gonna have to start all over because I didn't fill out a form. So I go back up, and they're like, no, there's no form to fill out. They'll handle everything in the back. I was like, all right, cool. Maybe about a half an hour later, so maybe about an hour wait time. My number gets called. I go in the back. I sit down with a gentleman. That is like new to me because, as I said, New York DMV, You ain't getting no seat, man. You standing up at a counter while they're sitting down and you're looking over at them. So the guy, takes my information. I tell him that I sent the email. He prints out the information. I say to him, hey, what kind of form of ID am I gonna get? Because I don't want to get pulled over or something like that. He says, we're gonna print your driver's license right now, give it to you right now. I was shocked again. I was like, damn, that's pretty efficient. So he does his thing, types up all the information, asks me a couple of questions. I did the eye test, took a picture. He was done. He then says, okay, I'm actually trained to do the registration as well, so I'm just going to handle that for you right now. So gave him the title to my car, gave him the insurance card and the VIN verification form. Types up, he does his thing. He then says to me, do you want your title now or do you want it to be mailed to you? I said, well, is there a difference in cost if I get it now versus later? He goes, no difference in cost. I'll just print it out right now for you. I was like, okay, that's pretty efficient. Before too, when I was doing the license, asked me if I wanted to register to vote. I said yes. So I got registered to vote. So all in all, everything was done. I was done sitting down with that gentleman maybe in about 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes, I was done. Got my license, got my voter registration, and got my tags for my car. The only part that was not efficient was the bill. So just the ID alone, just for the driver's license, it was like $54. For the registration, I know I did like extra time or whatever, so I did, instead of doing 1 year, I did 2 years. I also, instead of taking a regular Florida plate, I took another plate that kind of matched my car a little better. Just kind of crazy. But also like for a good cause too, because it's like, share the road and I like to bike, so I thought it was good. So, so all in all, my cost came to $500 and I think around $550. And that was kind of like sticker shock, like damn, like $550. But yeah, it is what it is, man. What are you gonna do? So had to pay that, and I was done. That was it. I said my whole, I had the whole idea that I was gonna spend maybe 3-4 hours there, and I was done in under 2 hours. In roughly about an hour and a half, I was done. So as I said, I was very happy, very pleased. As I said, the only thing that I was not happy about was the amount that I had to pay. But as I said, it costs. It costs. I don't know what to tell you. I think also it's because you're moving here, you're first time registering a car, why you pay that much. I think, registering the car later on won't cost as much. And also the extra things that I did, maybe put an extra $50 on top of it, maybe the different plates and the extra year of registration. So I'll say it is what it is, man. But I just wanted to share that story with you guys. If you have any questions, send me an email, eric348@hotmail.com. And appreciate you guys watching, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.